From the students of Penn State Meteorology, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Good afternoon, I'm student meteorologist Tyler Danzig. Here's a look outside your window right now. A few patchy clouds across the area, mostly confined to the western regions of the state. It was a little bit chilly this morning with lows in the single digits to teens across much of the area. And that's going to be changing over the next few 24 to 48 hours as we do actually climb above that freezing mark. Temperatures from what we saw yesterday, 8 to 13 degrees above yesterday's temperatures. That's going to be on the trend for the next few days. Now, although it may not seem that warm out there right now with temperatures pretty uniform across the state, highs in the current temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s with a few exceptions along the fringes of the state in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Erie. That's all going to be changing as we do see that warmer air across the southeast, and that's going to be working its way across the Mississippi and Ohio Valley rivers into our neck of the woods Wednesday night into Thursday. And that's all associated with the cold front that's going to be setting itself up across the Midwest and helping to move that warmer air into our region. That's all associated with this upper level trough that's digging across the Rockies and northern plains, and that's going to be working its way across the Midwest into our neck of the woods Thursday, bringing that cold front with a chance for some rain, some freezing rain, and even some snow across the northern plateau regions of Pennsylvania. That trough moves its way across our state Friday into Saturday, and we do get more of a zonal flow across our region, and that's going to be ushering in some of that colder air from Canada, dropping our temperatures this weekend as winter returns. Here's those higher clouds across the Pittsburgh and western regions of our state, and those are going to be increasing throughout the day today and tomorrow as this system that's already developing across the Missouri River Valley moves its way into our region. You can see that northward flow of moisture from the Gulf, and that's really fueling this cold frontal system that's going to be moving its way across the Ohio River Valley. You can even see some of those hints of snow starting to develop across northern Missouri. Now, as that cold air moves its way out of Canada and into this boundary area, you're going to see most of this region change over into snow as it moves its way into the Great Lakes. Now, unfortunately for us, those clouds that are associated with this frontal system are going to stick with us tomorrow. And with it being Groundhogs Day tomorrow, I don't think Phil's going to be seeing his shadow tomorrow, which could mean a few extra weeks of winter. And that's going to be the case this weekend with colder air moving in. Timing this system out for you Wednesday night into Thursday, mostly rain across the lower two-thirds of Pennsylvania with a transition zone of possibly freezing rain and sleet setting up across the spine of the Appalachians. Behind that, mostly snow across Erie and across the Franklin counties. Now, transitioning into Friday morning, your morning commute could be a little bit messy across the capital region, especially across Harrisburg, as we could see some of that freezing rain sticking around for a few hours, which could make the roads very slick. Now, unfortunately for the Philadelphia area, I think this is going to be mostly a rain event as the warm air sticks around. It just does not erode enough to cause some of that freezing rain and sleet to move into the area. Now, where that cold air sticks around across the central portions of the state is really uncertain at this time. It could influence how much snow or how much freezing rain the State College, Somerset, and Altoona areas see Thursday into Friday. This system exits off the East Coast Friday afternoon and leaves us with mostly clear skies on Saturday, and that's going to be really helping to cool off the region as we get those winds out of the north and northwest, and that's going to be ushering in some of that colder Canadian air into our region, dropping our lows into the single digits. We're going to be flirting with that 0-degree mark once again. Now, as a result of the impending winter storm, National Weather Service has issued a few winter weather advisories across the western half of the state, across Pittsburgh and Erie, and even a few winter storm warnings across the western Ohio. Now, I wouldn't be too surprised if these winter weather advisories get extended into the State College area and even across the Scranton area, as we do have that chance for some freezing rain and wintry mix. So I wouldn't be too surprised if those get extended in the next 24 to 48 hours. Taking a little bit closer to home today, temperatures finally reaching above that freezing mark as our average temperature today about 34 degrees. The last time we saw that, January 20th, almost 2 weeks ago, that we finally reached that freezing mark. Mix of sun and clouds, that southwesterly wind going to be transitioning to more of a south wind tonight, and that's really going to be helping to increase our temperatures. I mean, lows tonight, 27 compared to what we saw yesterday when in the teens. That's pretty mild for this time of year. Those clouds stick around for the day on Wednesday, highs in the upper 30s, again, above average temperatures from what we've seen over the last 2 weeks. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast, Groundhogs Day, unfortunately, going to be mostly cloudy, with Phil not probably seeing his shadow, which means more weeks of winter ahead for us in the coming days. And that's really going to be true on Thursday and Friday with that system moving through. Wintry mix starting as rain, transitioning to some freezing rain, possibly some sleet, and then ending as some snow on the day on Friday. That system really exits our region Friday night into Saturday as our temperatures really plummet behind the cold front, lows into the single digits. We're watching a coastal storm on Sunday that's going to be tracking its way up the east coast, and that could bring a few flakes to the central portions of the state and even a few inches across the Philadelphia area. We'll keep a close eye on that one. But behind that, temperatures rebounding into the upper 20s on Monday with partly cloudy skies to start your next week. From the Penn State Campus Weather Service, I'm Tyler Danzig. Have a nice day.